Hey guys, this is Arjun Singh Rajput, your reporter for the Vigilant India. Today we have with us the man behind the hit series Big Switch and Emotional Attachar, Mr. Dennis Nagpal. Hi
Hello,
Dennis.
hello.
Okay. So my first question to you, Dennis, is how did you come to this field? Introduce yourself. How did you come to this field? What all struggles you had to face to come to this position of senior producer?
It's a long journey. Um, it started somewhere in 2008, 6, 7 years back, and I think I was in second year. I started trying various fields. I wanted to get into advertising and then events and PR. So I worked with various companies, and I wasn't really satisfied with what I was doing. So I kept thinking, no, there's something more to it, something else I should try. And then luckily I met this old guy, and Mr. Jeffrey, and through someone, I met this old guy. He was in production. He was in. He used to line produce various commercials, films, all Hollywood and international films. So he was the one who got me in the industry, but in the production department. So I started assisting him on various projects. वो सुबह से शाम तक भगाते थे. मतलब I was a kid at that time. I was, I think, in second year, third year, something. And I had no knowledge about this industry. क्या होता है क्या? But I was very fascinated. होते ना shoots देखना बचपन से shoots में. तो he taught me, the hard way. He was a disciplined man. And सुबह से हम भाग दौड़ कर रहे हैं, लोकेशंस देख रहे हैं, ब्रीफ आता था कि ये शूट करना है, अब उस टाइप की लोकेशंस चाहिए, तो हम सुबह से शाम तक भाग दौड़ कर रहे हैं, लोकेशन ढूंढ रहे हैं, सुबह 6 बजे उठ के जब ट्रैफिक नहीं होता, फिर पुलिस स्टेशंस जा रहे हैं, हर एरिया के परमिशंस लेने ये लेने.
Okay, which reality show basically?
These were not reality shows. These were the international projects I started working on, and commercials. Couple of commercials I did initially, from SX4 to Birla Sun Life Insurance and other commercials. तो उस टाइम की बात है. And but the more and more I started getting into production, मुझे लगने, then I used to see the direction team as well, जो बॉम्बे से आती थी. Production team दिल्ली की होती थी, direction team बॉम्बे से आती थी. But I was more more attracted to the direction people, like वो chilled out से लग रहे हैं, हाथ में नोट पैड लेके शॉर्ट्स पहने हुए हैं. तो ये सब चीज़ बहुत फैसिनेट कर देती थी. They are the one who used to actually use their mind creatively. हम लोग तो यार प्रोडक्शन कर रहे हैं, we used to set up the entire thing for them. But eventually तो यही लोग थे जो पूरा संभालते थे, डायरेक्शन लोग. तो I always wanted to get into the direction side now. I decided कि मुझे डायरेक्शन में घुसना है. I spoke to a couple of people on the shoots, and everyone had the same thing. You have to shift to Bombay to get into direction, because Delhi se you can't do it. Yeah, you can't get into direction while staying in Delhi. Production, of course, you can.
Job opportunity भी कम रहती है.
बहुत कम रहती. तो फिर क्या हुआ? This kept going on for, I think, 1.5, 2 years kept going on, and then suddenly एक ऑफर आता है कि बिंदास वालों का एक नया शो दिल्ली में आ रहा है, and they're looking for creative interns. So I gave it a thought. I spoke to people, and basically मेरे कॉलेज में ही वो इंटरव्यू थे. तो जो कॉलेज का जो डायरेक्टर थे हमारे, and he kept saying, Dennis, you should try, because it was your dream to get into direction, and now you're getting the opportunity. By this time I was earning decent enough, so, and he told me that you won't be paid anything, you'll be paid stipend, 4,000 or something rupees a month. But यहाँ पे I used to get 4,000 a day at that time. So I refused it. No, I don't want to, because there's no point. ना मैं जहाँ, your earnings, you have reached a level in production, and now you want to switch to direction, and you have to start from scratch. So I refused. But he kept forcing me, kept insisting, Dennis, you should try, you should try. And first जो round था interview का, that was telephonic round, where these UTV people were taking interviews over the phone. So he insisted, and you should try. So I gave the interview over the phone. I didn't really give the interview. I told them straight away, for internship, I'm not interested. If you have a post in direction, let me know. But they said you don't have experience in creative. But I told them, it's the same thing. Direction or your production is the same thing. Like, no, you cannot take you. Moreover, you never worked on television shows. You've always worked on commercials or films. So then I refused. I think it was 2 days later, the entire team had come to Delhi. And they were interviewing people personally. So the college director, he insisted I should at least give it a try again. He insisted. There's this friend of mine who was with me. He too was in production by that time. And even he wasn't interested. So...
Okay, did you get the call through that old guy, or
that I was working with him.
Okay, what was his name basically? I mean, you can tell on camera, right? He was your, he uplifted you.
Yeah, he was like a mentor.
Yeah.
Because Jeffrey Williams.
Jeffrey Williams. Okay.
Yeah, he's a Christian old guy.
Okay. You are still in contact with him?
Yes, I am. He still have the energy to run around at the age of, I think he's almost 68, 67. He still runs around and shoots. So yeah, I gave the interview and I got selected. I think it was just me and this friend of mine who got selected. The entire college got rejected in that interview. So this is how I started my journey. And I got into television with my first show, Emotional Athyachar, season 2 in 2010. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay, talking about Emotional Athyachar, you have worked for all the 3 seasons, right? Second, third and fourth. The first season was not there. So the concept of the first 2 seasons were basically on that hidden camps, spy camps, undercover agents and everything. But the 4th season which we saw was all about telling stories, basically. So why a change in the concept?
So initially, it was, the investigation was done by us, the team. And in the first 3 seasons, we used to do the investigation. Suppose you doubt your girlfriend and you come to us, you tell us that I think she can probably cheat on me. So we used to start the investigation ourselves, all real. And for the first 3 seasons, and the 4th season we changed the format and we thought of doing something different, get those people who self-investigated and caught their partners cheating. So basically, if you have caught your girlfriend cheating, how you were smart enough to catch your girlfriend. So you would come on TV and share your story. Yeah, this is how I caught my girlfriend. अगर आपको भी लगता है ऐसा कुछ doubts हो रहे हैं, you should also follow the same route. So this was the
no,
we changed.
Exactly.
This was our internal, discussions and formatting, and so we changed it.
Nothing, no pressure from the government or something. Because news was speculated, like it was all over the media that government has told that this is a controversial show and they break up couples and all that. So wasn't it related to this?
No, we were showing reality. So
yeah, you were showing reality.
Those were channel policies which I can't really comment on.
Okay, fine, no problems. Okay, but you showed it real. But people have put allegations on reality shows to as it is scripted or fake. What do you have to say about it?
See, I can't comment on all the shows which are on air, and the shows which I have been part of are real. There are a lot of things which we are not allowed to show. A lot of things we should not show on TV. But then the majority of the part, whatever we showed was real.
But it's not like, okay, not talking about your reality shows, basically the winners, they're told to be manipulated and they win because they have a connection with the director or the producer, or they fight and they come to the top just to garner TRPs. What do you have to say about this? Because public says it, not us. Yeah.
See, public say a lot. अगर आपने किसी शो को ऑडिशन दिया, आप सिलेक्ट नहीं हुए, आपके साथ वाला सिलेक्ट हो गया, आप भी यही बोलोगे यार इसकी तो सेटिंग थी डायरेक्टर से. So this is how it is. And but that's not real, that's not the fact. the contestants are purely taken on talent, the type of show, how much a person fits into the criteria. Purely that is purely talent, and I think it's unbiased.
Fine. So, can you let me know about your past projects and your upcoming projects which you're doing in the television field?
I have done a lot of shows. I think I've done over 15 reality shows for various channels, whether it's Bindas, MTV, Channel V, Zoom, Colors, and I've done a lot of shows in past 4 years, I think. Yeah, 4 years, 4.5 years.
Can you name some few, I mean, popular one?
See, Big Switch, I worked on both the seasons, 3 and 4. Um, Emotional Tijar, all seasons. Then the Channel V, lot of shows, Love Kya to Darna Kya, and Super Fight League for Colors, and many other shows we did. Splitsville I was part of, not entirely, but yes, and the current season. And this channel, food channel I've done. Then the CBS Love shows I did.
So, any serial, I mean, serial drama, anything except reality? No.
I am not someone who's made for fiction shows. Fiction, I think it's the most boring part. You have the script.
And anyways, you doesn't connect to the fiction shows nowadays, except MTV and Channel V.
I personally don't watch Indian shows much, but I've done a fiction show for that was long time back for Doordarshan, but not in a serial. Yes.
Why did you shift your base from Bombay to Delhi? I mean, from entertainment field to the business field. As we can see, Sapphire, DMD Holdings, right? So you have changed your, you have shifted from entertainment to the business field. Why so?
No particular reason. I started when I started with television. I was very passionate, which still I am. But it was in my mind that I would want to settle in Delhi itself and not in Bombay. So there was this position I wanted to reach. I gave my best. I worked hard for 6 years, in total 6-7 years I worked hard. I've reached that position, but eventually this was in my mind to shift back home and start something on your own. See, there are type of people who would want to work for others, and there are those people who would want to work for themselves. So I worked for others. Now I think it was time for me to start working for myself. So I opened this company, the MD Holdings Limited. It's a limited company, and we got into FMCG. We launched our edible oil brand, Sapphire, you can see. And that went off well, and I want to explore. So I opened a bookkeeping company, and I have a group of chartered accountants with me, and we do audits, taxations, everything. We majorly do audits for restaurants, clubs, and now we are exploring more business opportunities, getting into different industries. Why not try everything?
So you're not going to leave the entertainment field for this, right?
I have no plans of leaving television, but I have sidelined it. I'm not been shooting lately.
Is it hard to handle both the fields together?
I think it's very hard because even if I'm in Delhi right now, you won't believe I'm still working on 4 shows together. For I won't name the shows because
You can tell the channel, right?
MTV, Star Plus, Sub TV, Channel V. So working on 4 shows together from Delhi and still focusing on business side by side. So I think it's really tough, especially when you don't have a strong team. You have to make your own team because Bombay, you know your team. You have a team of people. But here you have to start from scratch. You have to gather people. और 3 महीने बाद no one stays. So college issues and all that. It's tough to make a good strong team. So I'm trying hard. I'm giving time to both shows as well as work, business.
That's cool. So would you like to give message to youth? I mean, कुछ ऐसा जो सुनना चाहें आपसे?
Work hard, do whatever you love, and believe in yourself. There'll be people on your way. You'll meet a lot of people on your way who would try to pull you down, push you down. Just keep working hard and believe in destiny. You can't change that.
Okay, this was Dennis with us. Thanks, Dennis. Thanks a lot.